Hello everyone, me again. And I think it's best we just get right back into the meat of things. You know, here and there, whatnot. So let's resume. Following off where we last left off, again, we see the Supplands Titan. They're sort of in the middle of their going back to base. At what? Not after saving Titan TVman's, but let's be honest, they kind of the only reason that he's alive right now. And then, RadioMan ends up getting a message. Now, a lot of it's static. There's a small bit of it that's discernible. A distress message. At which point, they all start fleeing toward the scene, where the message came from. And a certain someone's also behind them. Falling at the crash site, three Titans converge, being on the position and seeing the wreckage of their airbase, which naturally they're not quite so happy about. But that's when they hear a certain horn. Yes, I did just take the War of the Worlds tripod horn sound effect. Seriously, it's right here. I have white. And we see the Tri-Titan. That's kind of ironic. Tripod, Tri-Titan, And he ends up going, hey, you look like you're in a bit of a sad state right now. How about I provide a little assistance? Now, luckily, they aren't like a certain somewhat other guy from another multiverse series. You know, one that we're not naming. And they decline the offer. Which elicits the response, so you've chosen death. And immediately, the Titan DroneMan goes for the attack, trying and just swipe out his speakers. That means speakers what? TV screens. Or try to get at least some damage in on him. That doesn't quite end up so well, and yeah, he's not looking so hot. And ProjectorMan being the strongest out of the three, considering the fact it's got a giant full-on radiation cannon, and also has the ability to make their opponent see things, he decides to go in for the attack, trying to blind him. However, unfortunately, even though it's not represented here, he's got a lens. But he pretends just to a certain someone can attach. Because bear in mind, this guy's still on the toilet side. He's not like diverged into his own faction or anything. And right, he's distracted. Boom, boom, boom. Completely rips him of all his arsenal. Ends up taking him hostage. And RadioMan ends up dropping his companion and tries rushing in. But then the Balaclava toilet, that's right, the one that Speakerman first killed, ends up rolling into smoke and teleporting them all away. Which naturally, RadioMan not so happy about. But since they're in a dire situation, he decides to take his brother and walk off. Meanwhile, in the wreckage, few of the sublines have still at least somewhat survived, although some are definitely worse off than others. The drones luckily managed to stay relatively intact, so they're basically acting as the main defense force. That's when smoke appears, and pretty much everyone goes on the offensive. That's when it's revealed. Good old large TVman. He's gotten the few up. While having to sacrifice 2 of his screens, he's also now gotten 2 snipers on his back. along with a screen protector finally. Seriously, why do so few of TVs have that? Seems like a natural thing to have. Phones have it. Why not them? So he teleports them away and takes them into a bunker. An old Alliance bunker that wasn't really used all that much. And that's where they see the rest of them. As it turns out, that large TVman has been working on his own, alongside some companions who basically tried saving Sub-Alliance after hearing about the whole kerfuffle. And that's where things end off for now. Now, I know this is probably one of the lesser eventful, but you gotta have some less eventful episodes if you want the absolutely chaotic, like brimming with content ones. So, until we meet again, farewell and good night.